You think your money is safe? You think your secrets are secure? Every digital vault, every bank transfer, every piece of global intelligence is locked by a mathematical promise. That promise is broken. The attack has already begun. Not today, but years ago. It's a strategy known as harvest now, decrypt later. Governments, intelligence agencies, and shadowy groups are quietly stockpiling every encrypted file, waiting for the one machine that will unlock it all. This machine is the cryptographically relevant quantum computer, or CRQC. It is the technological singularity of cybersecurity. If the world's first CRQC comes online, in secret, the first casualty won't be military intelligence. It will be the global trust layer. It will be the $1 trillion asset built entirely on mathematics, Bitcoin. The question is not if this machine will be built, but who will build it first? And what is the global price of that first mover advantage? To understand the threat, we must understand the foundation. Nearly all digital security, from your bank login to Bitcoin's wallet signature, relies on asymmetric cryptography, specifically RSA and elliptic curve cryptography, or ECC. These systems use a digital trapdoor function. It's mathematically easy to go one way, to generate a public key. But for a classical computer, it's virtually impossible to reverse, like trying to factor the product of two massive prime numbers. This impossibility is the digital wall protecting the entire modern economy. Then came the weapon. In 1994, mathematician Peter Shor proved that a sufficiently powerful quantum computer could leverage quantum mechanics, specifically superposition and entanglement, to solve this impossible factoring problem in polynomial time. The classical analogy is that a classical computer uses 1,000,000 years to find the exit of a maze. Shor's algorithm can see the entire maze from above in a single second. For the mathematicians, the equation is simple. Our current security protocols collapse when faced with the quantum Fourier transform. This is the technical reality. Shor's algorithm breaks both RSA and ECC. This weapon gives the first nation or entity who wields it three things, and this is the true prize of being first. 1. Unrivaled espionage. They can retroactively decrypt and read all historical encrypted communications. 2. Economic dominance. They can break into high-value corporate secrets and financial systems with impunity. 3. Absolute security. While they can break everyone else's codes, their own systems can transition to quantum-safe protocols first. The world's digital sovereignty becomes a single-party monopoly. This isn't just an arms race, it's a race for digital civilization control. The stakes are set, and the race is a geopolitical quantum Cold War. Leading the charge are three major powers, measured in investment dollars, qubit roadmaps, and sheer political will. The United States, led by industry giants like IBM and Google, has seen over 44% of global, private quantum investment funnel through its borders. IBM is focused on fault tolerance, setting a public target for a utility-scale, error-corrected system by 2029, a deadline that puts an endpoint on our current cryptographic security. Against them, China leads the world in public spending, having allocated over $15 billion to this endeavor, including the construction of the world's largest quantum research facility. China prioritizes quantum communication and state-driven technological sovereignty. Their advancements are often shrouded in secrecy, raising the specter that a working CRQC could emerge with little to no public warning. The consensus timeline for a practical CRQC, a machine powerful enough to break a standard RSA 2048 key, is typically placed between 2028 and 2035. The bottleneck isn't raw qubit count, but the quality, stability, and error correction needed to create one fully stable, logical qubit. But this timeline is a trap. Any sudden, unforeseen breakthrough in quantum decoherence or QLDPC error correction could instantly accelerate the date. The threat isn't distant. It is an immediate, unpredictable risk that demands preparation now. This brings us to Bitcoin. While the blockchain itself is complex, the digital signature that controls your funds is secured by that vulnerable ECC math. The threat is not abstract. The harvest now, Decrypt Later strategy is a live threat to cryptocurrency. When you spend Bitcoin, your public key is exposed. An attacker recording the public key today can simply wait for a CRQC to instantly compute the private key, then steal the funds. By some estimates, 25 to 30% of all Bitcoin currently held on the network is immediately vulnerable to this attack vector. There is also a secondary threat to the very structure of the network. Bitcoin's security relies on the difficulty of the mining process, secured by the SHA-256 hashing function. Grover's algorithm, another quantum advantage, could potentially speed up the solving of this hash problem by a factor of the square root. While not as direct as Shor's, this acceleration could make it exponentially easier for a highly centralized quantum miner to achieve a 51% attack, seize control of the network, and effectively kill the decentralized promise of Bitcoin. The future of high-dollar, decentralized assets hinges on one simple truth. They must upgrade, and they must upgrade first. The defense is already being built. It's called Post-Quantum Cryptography, or PQC. It's new math designed to be unbreakable, even by the power of Shor's algorithm. The U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology, the NIST, has selected the first wave of quantum-resistant algorithms based on complex lattice problems to replace our current standards. These new algorithms, like CRYSTALS-Kyber and CRYSTALS-Dilithium, are building a new, infinitely more complicated digital maze that even the overhead view of a quantum computer cannot easily solve. The technology for quantum-safe crypto exists, but the ultimate threat isn't the quantum computer. It's the migration. Millions of users, banks, governments, and every single Bitcoin wallet must be upgraded from the old, vulnerable signatures to the new PQC standards. If the CRQC arrives before this massive, chaotic, global software migration is complete, the financial and intelligence consequences are unthinkable. The crypto-quantum Cold War is about to decide who controls the digital world. The most valuable asset in that world isn't gold or oil. It's the time we have left to upgrade.